What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be going over dictionaries. Dictionaries are very powerful and probably our best type of data collection. To go over what a collection is a situation where we have a variable like a list or a dictionary that we can put multiple pieces of information in rather than a single piece of information. Now, a dictionary is similar to a list, but a list is, but in a more general form. To go over what a list is a more organized version of a collection. You can store multiple items in a list. We can also have the same value multiple times. And lists are ordered, which means whatever way you typed out your list is how it would appear. While dictionaries are messier, they have no particular order, but they're very powerful and like an in-memory database. They don't allow duplicates, so you can have the same values multiple times in your list. They're written in curly braces and can be referred to by using its key name. Now, there are two ways to creating a dictionary. Let's go over the first way. The first way is creating a variable, what you want the name of the dictionary to be. So for this case, let's say we want a dictionary called bag, and you just write the dictionary out and set it equal to D, which is DICT. And dict is a reserved keyword. It is the name of a built-in function, and that's why it should also be avoided as variable names. And right now, we just have an empty dictionary. So when we print this dictionary, it should just see an empty curly braces. Okay. So let's add items to our dictionary. And to do that, we call the dictionary by its name and then braces. And in quotes, you have to put the item name. So let's say we have a phone. We want to add a phone to our backpack and give it a value of 1. And let's say we also want to add a pen to our backpack and give it a value of 4. And we want to add book to our backpack, and let's give it a value of 2. So now when we run this, all these items should be in our dictionary. Okay, there it is: phone, pen, and books. So the name of the item is referred to as the key, and each key is separated by a colon, which is what you see here, from its value. So the value of phone, the item, is 1. The value of pen is 4, and the value of book is 2. Now, if you now in list, we actually cannot have the same of multiple values. So, for example, if we want to have a book and we want to set it to 7, it's only gonna take update the item book we have in our dictionary. So it's not gonna print out both book equals 7 and book is equal to 2. It's only going to print out book is equal to 7 because it's just going to take its place. So you see right there. Whereas in the list, you can have, let's create a variable called list, and let's get 1, 2, 3, 5, and let's get 1. So now when we print this list, it allows duplicate values. So it doesn't update this 1 or anything like that. It actually just, you can have multiple of the same values in a list. Okay. So we can actually call for items in a list by using the index operator. So we can use print and then bag, the name of the dictionary, and it braces the item you want to call. So let's call pen, and it should return back the value of pen, which is 4. So when we run this, it returns back 4. Okay, so that's like saying, hey, opening up your bag and saying, hey, how many pens do I have in my backpack? And it's gonna give you the value of pen, how many pens you have in your backpack. We can also update items in the dictionary. So in order to do that, we call the dictionary by the name, braces, and the item we want to update. We want to update pen. We set it equals to pen and pen, and then we add plus whatever value you want to add to pen. So let's add 1 to pen. So when we print bag now, pen should be 5. There it is. So pen is 5 because we added 1 to it. Now another way to update values or the key in or items in a dictionary is by calling the dictionary and the item and just setting it to its new update. Say let's say we have 7 pens in total in our bag and we want to update it. So rather than doing this previous equation right here, we just set it equals to the number and print back. There it is. So pen is now 7. There you go. Now, the second way to write in a dictionary and a more common way is creating a variable with the name of the dictionary. So let's say we want to create a variable called classes, and it is written in curly braces. So curly braces, and each key, remember the key is the name of the item in your dictionary. So each key is separated by a colon from its value. So let's get a few items in our dictionary. Let's get classes, math, semicolon, the value. Let's say this student is only taking 2 math classes. And then to add multiple items in a dictionary, you have to separate it by using a comma. And then the next item can be science, colon, let's say 4. Okay, come on. And the next item can be history. And let's say 6. It's just the student is taking 6 history classes. So when we print this, it should give us math equals a 2, science equals a 4, and history is 4. So we can also, what if we want to print out a certain item in a dictionary? Print out a certain item, you call the dictionary by its name, braces, and you just call the specific item you want to get the value of. So we should get 2 at the bottom here because the value of math is 2. Now, what if we want an item that isn't in the dictionary? Like, for example, business class. When we run it, we should get an error because we don't have business in our dictionary. So if we want to add business to it, free. Now, when we run this, it should give us free. Okay, so it added 3 and 3 over here. Okay. Now, we can delete items in a dictionary by using the keyword del, and then items, del with the name of the dictionary, in this case, which is classes, and the item you want to delete. So let's say we want to delete math. Now, when we print classes, it should only print science, history, and business because we just deleted math from our dictionary. There it is, science, history, and business. Now we can remove everything, every item from the dictionary. And to that, we call the dictionary by its name, classes.clear. So right now, we just cleared every item in our dictionary, classes. So when we print classes, it should give us just empty curly braces. There it is, empty curly braces. Now we can also delete an entire dictionary. And to do that is we use the keyword del and classes. So now when we print classes, it should give us an error because we don't have classes defined. There it is. It's giving us an error saying classes is not defined. So that's a little short video going over dictionaries. The next video we're going to be going over is going to be regarding our second project, which is going to be over everything we learned, which is variables, conditional statements, loops, functions, try and except statement in Python, as well as dictionaries. So if you haven't watched those previous videos, please check it out so you're not confused when we're going over our next project. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.